You stop that. So the truth is, worrying doesn't help. Now, this is one of my major rules in life. If it doesn't work, don't do it. There's no point doing things that don't work. So if you get a bad cut, don't pour vinegar on it, because that doesn't work. So people look at me as if I'm crazy and say, why would anyone do things that don't work? But you do that all the time. You overeat, you get frustrated when the bus isn't coming, you shout at people you love. You're always doing things that don't work. Can you stop that? That doesn't work. So let's say you have an exam on Monday, or a medical test on Monday, or an interview on Monday, and the results are coming out a month from now. Do you worry about the results? So most people do. Why? That's not helping. It's not going to change the results. So worrying about results that you can't change doesn't help. I've given you an example of where worrying does help. So I said, I admit that if you worry about your exam results, then you'd work for your exam. The problem being that you'll be an unhealthy and unhappy person, and your work for your exam won't be very on a high level. There are other motivations to work for an exam. For example, I'm really excited about passing this exam. What opportunities I could have. Amazing. If I pass the exam, I could go to this college I want to go to, I could have the job I want to go. So if you're working towards an interview or towards an exam with the attitude of I'm excited at the possibilities that come from the exam, then you're going to work for the exam and prepare yourself for the interview on a much higher level. You'll be much more functioning, and you'll probably do better in the exam or the interview. And if you did fail, you'd probably deal with the failure even better, because you had a positive attitude. The person who's worried about failing the exam and fails the exam, they get crushed. The person who's excited about passing the exam and they fail the exam, they're like, okay, I'll try, I'll do again, or I wasn't meant to do it. It's just having a better positive attitude.